Intro, welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from. Today I'm filming this on March 10th, and President Donald Trump in the United States military has unleashed what might be the biggest bombing strikes of the war so far. And we have footage as well as more updates as combat continues to rage against Iran, and the war is as hot as it's ever been. And so I'm going to lay out all the video footage, what we know, the updates we have, give you my assessment as always of what is going on. Now, let's get into it. So we have rolled out some shocking U.S. military launches, new strikes, some massive, overwhelming, powerful strikes. This is in Abadan, Iran. Let's roll the tape as the United States Navy and United States Air Force continue to smash targets on the ground. Huge explosions underway, bombs continuing to crush. Here we go. More bombs getting heavy U.S. airstrikes are underway. You're looking at the aftermath of it as the United States pummel targets on the ground. IRGC targets, Iranian targets. This is more footage out of as the bombs continue to fall and the Iranian regime attempts to cling to power. Iranian regime like a rat stay a sinking ship. They know the end is near as US bombs continue to crush the regime. This is a look at an Israeli strike hitting an IRGC intelligence headquarters. You can see total destruction, total obliteration as the smoke rises in the air. And then right here, this is footage of another ship that has been sunk in Navy targets, hit Bandar Abba, Sport, getting hammered over by, you can see a missile cook off in the ship. So right there, well, you don't know. You can see as it's blowing up, one of the missiles on the ship cooks off and fires. So Bandar Abbas, a critically important military port where the Iranian Navy is getting absolutely destroyed. This is more footage from that location, heavy smoke in the air, unbelievable footage. We are hitting their Navy. We are hitting their air force. We are hitting any target we can find that needs to be destroyed. The United States military and the United States Air Force are continuing, and the United States Navy are continuing to build that target deck and destroy it. This is more footage out of the naval port of Bandar Abbas as more ships have been sunk to the bottom of the sea. And then right here, another look. Look at the sky following a stunning wave of US strikes. Black smoke absolutely everywhere as the war continues to rage. And then right here is an airstrike in Karage, Iran. Strikes continue. You can see a massive fireball lighting up the night sky. Next up, we've got an Israeli strike in Tyre, Lebanon, as the fighting and the clashes against Hezbollah continue to intensify. Unbelievable. And the building is destroyed. Now, these are a look at fuel depots in Vermont, burning after strikes carried out by the US and the Israelis. Then right here, you can hear explosions in the background. Machine gun fire, anti-aircraft fire. And then next up, this is an Israeli Air Force hitting a military intelligence, wave of strikes targeting assets and cash depots of Al-Qaeda Al-Asad Association used to fund Hezbollah activities. And there is the building going down. More strikes rolling in one after another, hitting their targets. Truly incredible. And then this is drone shot down, unbelievably cool footage. This is from a Royal Air Force Eurofighter Typhoon intercepting and destroying an Iranian attack drone over Jordan. So you can see the drone on your screen right there. And then boom, interception. Clean interception right there from the fighter jet taking down the Iranian drone. Next up, we have footage of the US Navy Moore strike footage destroyer, the USS Frank Peterson, launching Tomahawk missiles at land targets in Iran yesterday. We got missiles away, missile is up, and it is on its way to pulverize a target inside of Iran. And then, right here, we have the Iranian regime is attempting to hide its missile launchers, but the US, of course, knows where they are, and we are continuing to blow them up. So you can see the missile come in, hit the launchers right there, and boom, done. And then next up, Iran continuing, Iran fires back. I want to make clear, we have greatly diminished Iran's ability to fire, but they still retain some capabilities, and they are continuing to fire missiles. This is a look at them firing at US locations in Iraq. Launches directed at US positions inside Iraq. We do not know at this time how many of those missiles landed. This is footage of Iran launching drones towards Israel. And then right here, the Kuwait National Guard announced that it successfully drones intercepted, and down 6 attack drones overnight headed to Kuwait. Kuwait has been hit. The Iranian regime continues to target Kuwait, but they are announcing they shot down 6 attack drones. And then lastly, President Trump statement announcing that we will unleash hell on an even new level if they try to stop the flow of oil. So he posted on True Social on Monday night. If Iran does anything that stops the flow of oil within the Strait of Hormuz, they will be hit by the United States 20 times harder than they've been hit thus far. Additionally, we will take out easily destroyable targets that will make it virtually impossible for Iran to ever be built back as a nation again. Death, fire, and fury will rain upon them. But I hope and pray that it does not happen. This is a gift from the United States of America to China and all of those nations that heavily use the Hormuz Strait. Hopefully, it is a gesture that will be greatly appreciated. So Trump announcing if they attempt to close the Strait of Hormuz, the United States will unleash hell unlike anything we've seen so far in the war. So, as of me, reaction filming this, on March 10th, we have massive waves of US-led strikes underway. Some of the biggest of the war so far, hitting targets wherever we can find them. But Iran's still continuing to fire back, and President Trump announcing if they do anything in the Strait of Hormuz to stop the flow of oil, they will be hit in a fashion they have never been hit before. So, the war continues to rage on. As of the morning on March 10th, as always, I will be back when we have more updates.